like, share, hype, subscribe, whatever it is that these other people tell you to do.
But do it for us. You know what I'm saying?
Apologize for the last. Was it? We've missed two now. Two on a bounce.
It
Apologies for that.
was poor for my poor
Poor,
man.
poor from us. But we
Poor.
promised to do better. And today we're starting that reform today. The Arsenal way. You can see in the title, Arsenal lose to Manchester United. Doesn't get any simpler than that. It's as simple as that. I don't know where to even go with this, but we'll start with a positive spin on my end. Obviously, man's pissed off. And I'm trying to see what I'm pissed off at. Am I pissed off at the fact we lost 3 points? Or am I pissed off at the fact we lost 3 points to Man United at home, conceding 3 goals, and in the manner we conceded the goals? I think a bit of both. But if we look at it, if we look at the whole picture, it is just losing 3 points. It is no different to losing these 3 points to Leeds United, God forbid, because that's our next game. But you lose 3 points, you lose 3 points. We didn't lose 6 points yesterday. United didn't gain 6 points either. But these are my ops. And I always feel a way about losing to them more than any other team. Any other team. If you watched the stream yesterday, you'd have heard me say that at the outset of my stream. Some people hate Tottenham, Arsenal fans. Me, I have no hate towards Tottenham like that. My hate is towards Manchester United, 100%. 100%. No one can sway me any other way because the club historically have teeth with Tottenham. I don't with Tottenham. I have it with Man United. The era that I grew up in, the environment I grew up around was Arsenal and Man United. It was that simple. I never met a Tottenham fan till I was 18. That's the truth. So I don't have that needle with them, but I have it with these lot. I say that to say that is what pissed me off the most. I think losing to them and losing the 3 points. But the bigger picture is, and I know it's going to sound like, hey, Stricto with his delusional self. The title wasn't won yesterday if we'd have won, and the title wasn't lost yesterday because we lost. That's just my opinion. There were certain things in that game I thought were horrible. Our link-up play was horrible. Our lack of risk-taking, I thought that was horrible at home. I thought we were trying to play it too safe. You know, a few times you've seen passes that were there to be made or at least attempted. We didn't attempt them. And United were the braver team at the end of the day. They went a goal down, and from that point, we started to crumble and elevated them, and we're making silly mistakes, individual errors in this game. And I have to wonder if this game meant a lot to the players like it did to the fans. Now, that's the positive side of it. D, I don't know what you want to chime in with, bro, but I'm starting with that. What you starting with?
Do you know what? I'm gonna start with the fact that I don't know if people watch boxing. When you watch boxing, what people will say to you is, if you don't go and beat the champion, and even if you get a decision that kind of goes against you, or maybe they'll be like, oh yeah, but you didn't deserve to take the belt from the champion.
Yeah.
Now, I'm seeing it like that. And now I've said this for a few weeks. And it doesn't just start with anything to do with the game at Man United. This goes to the game against Chelsea as well, when they had 10 men and we didn't look like we're going all out attack. To me, you kill your rivals when you can. When we had a chance to kill Liverpool, when Liverpool had a chance to kill us, they beat us 6-1 and all that. When Man United back in the day had a chance to kill us, they beat us 8-2. When Bayern Munich had a chance to kill us, they beat us 10-2 on aggregate, bro. But the real teams, the real killing teams, the real greatest managers of all time, they kill you when they can. We had an opportunity to kill some of these teams and we've never done it. You understand? We always do it when the pressure's not on. We beat Man City 5-1 last year for no reason. We're beating teams for no reason when we don't need to. We had a chance to kill Chelsea and we didn't kill them. And we ended up drawing the game. Yeah? We had a chance to kill Liverpool where they had no Salah, no Ekatike, no Isaac, no this, no that. Yeah? What did we do? we play safe and we're still worried about passing around. But kill the teams when you got a chance to kill them. And this goes back to what I was saying before when I said, do you know what? We had an opportunity here. Yeah. It's not about the game against Man United. You can lose to Man United on any day. It happens. But what I'm more worried about is the fact that you don't take advantage when you can. Even if we had won at Nottingham Forest, yeah, this loss at Man United wouldn't have made as much of a difference. That's where I'm getting more annoyed about. I'm not so annoyed because to me, you take the risk against teams when you've got an opportunity to. When Man City lost to Man United, yeah, you've got not a free hit, but you've got a chance. You know what? We go all out attack. Let's try and make sure we beat Nottingham Forest. You've got an opportunity. You've got a free reign at it.
Trying to gain a free advantage.
You got a free reign at it, bro. You got a free reign at it. You know what I'm saying? I would even expect. You know what? You see me? I'm so erratic with my thinking. I would even change my team based on what the results that happened over the week. Do you get me? I might be like, raw. You know what? What Man City lost? Say no more. I might play Eze and Odegaard in the middle. Do you get me? I might change my whole team. My mind changes. Like we got to try and go for it now. And I just feel like we're so repetitive. And I think listen, we're top of the league and we're top of the Champions League and we're going smoothly and we're playing well and we're winning and not playing well, but results are going well. And you can't win every game, right? But my thing is like not so much about it does happen, but I think the patterns are what makes us worry more than anything.
Yeah, it's the
patterns. It's not so much about we all know that Arsenal are so far the best team. Let's get it right. This ain't the highest standard league ever. If this was the teams back in the day, or not even so much back in the day, 3, 4, 5 years ago, the teams would be 15 points clear, bro. If this was Man City when they were playing, I guarantee you they'll be 15 points clear. If this was Liverpool, Mane, Salah and that, they would be about 18 points clear. We had opportunities. We should be minimum with the opportunities that we've had. Minimum 11 points clear. Minimum, yeah. And that's on a fairly reasonable standard that I'm doing it. We're 4 points clear. We should be 11.
You see, like,
understand?
You see, I hear what you're saying, and I think we can only do what is in front of us with the competition in front of us, with the managers in front of us and whatnot. And at the end of the day, and I hear what you're trying to say, like back in the day, we've given this current level of competition or current level of teams, a Pep glory team would have smoked this league and probably won the league by flipping February, right? But Pep has spent money, Chelsea have spent money, Liverpool spent money, and we've spent money. United have spent money. United ain't even in any competitions this season, bro. This is literally United's glory is beating Arsenal. This is as peak as it can get for them this season, and that's a factual talk. They aren't in any race for any titles, yeah, or anything, yeah. So winning this, getting this over the line for them was hugely important. But I say that just to take the piss. But we can only do what we're doing. We are 4 points clear. We were 7 points. I think, like, I agree with one thing you're saying in terms of perhaps it's definitely a mentality thing. Yeah, there's definitely a mentality thing going on there, and I don't know how we resolve that. And if we have to, we got to resolve it quickly, because how can you be chasing a title and go 3 games without a win, yet 4 points clear? And I want to know whether or not these men are sitting there thinking, yeah, the level of the competitions might be poor, maybe, so we don't really need to do too much, and they're not really getting their foot out as they should do. Do you get what I'm saying? Also, on the manager, I would love to see him try things, change the system a bit. Like I think in some games it would be good to see Odegaard and Eze and maybe Rice sitting. I don't know. Try it. You know, we've got a game, Champions League against. I mean, we're already through. Maybe use that game as a game to try to test it out. You know, and I'm gonna make this loud and clear for anyone who don't understand. I'm still behind the manager. I'm not letting this one defeat. I think yesterday I was definitely in my feelings yesterday, bro. I was definitely in my feelings. Like, and I know it's easy to say get Arteta out. Like, get Arteta out, get Arteta out, get Arteta out. It's stuff I was seeing, and there's a lot of disappointments. Also saw a lot of fans getting behind him as well, because I think a lot of people see the bigger picture. You know, we're not playing well, neither is the other teams. You know, if we have to win the league because other teams aren't playing well, give that to me right now. Give that to me right now. If that's, I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less about blowing the league. But if we've got to crawl through the line to get it done, give that to me. Next season, we can build on that. Next season, we can go from actually trying new things. But this season, like, we have to get it. We have to get it done. But I want to see the manager be more brave and have a different way of playing. Yesterday, we had our full lineup, bro. Okay, minus Calafiori and Max Salmon.
So that's another thing that I wanted to say. You just reminded me of what I actually wanted to say as well. Before the game started and I saw the team lineup, I was, if I had done, this is why I don't do watch-alongs anymore. I was livid. I was going ballistic when I saw Jesus starting. When I saw Jesus starting, I nearly lost the plot, bro. I rang. I said, "What the is going on? Why the hell is he starting?" Because in my head, I thought to myself, we've had Jesus for 3 years, 4 years. We haven't won the league with him. He's a brilliant bench player. It's working, him coming on off the bench. Right now, we're top of all the leagues because he's coming off the bench. It's working. It's like last year on the year before when we had Trossard and we're saying he's a bench player. He comes on and scores. Keep it like that. It's working, him being on the bench, because he scored 2 goals in a low pressure game at Inter Milan. Everyone's screaming for him to be starting. No, Gyökeres should be starting, and Jesus comes on off the bench when players are tired. It's been working. We saw what Jesus is like when push comes to shove. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. And then also, what irritates me as well is I'm looking at the team and I look at the team and I think, you lot are better than everyone. Like, it's not like I'm looking at the team and feeling like they're not better. If I was looking at the team, you know, when we had the Squillacis and the Nilsons and all those guys, and you're feeling like, oh, you know what? The team is not better than most teams. So, like, when we have certain games where we need to get better, I feel like this team, there's not much improvement I'd put for this team, you know? Like, if I look at this team as a whole, Raya, to me, one of the best goalkeepers in world football. Timber, one of the best right-backs in world football. The 2 centre-backs, 2 of the best centre-backs in world football. Calafiori, one of the best left-backs right now in Europe currently. I'm looking at them. I'm not changing none of them. I go to midfield. I'm looking at Zubimendi. I'm thinking, I've been fairly happy with you. I've been a bit and ahhing about you now and then, but I'm fairly happy with you. Rice, top drawer. Yes, maybe we need to upgrade an Odegaard, but I'm not mad against Odegaard. I'm like, this team's solid. Saka, Gyökeres, Trossard. I'm thinking this team is a good team, bruv. I remember the years of me hating 9 out of 11 players in the team. Now I'm liking 9 out of 11 players in the team. So why I'm more irritated. So I'm looking at them thinking, you lot should be battering teams 4-0 and all that. I know it's a different day and age, but there's certain games I'm looking at them thinking, are we actually getting the best out of? Because we're not getting the best out of anyone from midfield to attack. We're getting the best out of our defenders. We're not getting the best out of Rice, or Zubimendi, or Odegaard. We're not getting the best out of Eze. We're not getting the best out of Saka, Trossard, or Gyökeres. We're not getting the best out of anyone from midfield to attack. Which player?
So who's that down to then? Like, obviously,
I don't even just put it just like, oh, Arteta's not the best. Listen, Arteta's
or maybe the better question is, what is it then? What is it?
The players, certain players, like I've said for ages, Saka needs to be in the middle. I've said this for so long. Saka he's been on the right for long. He's been outplayed now on the right. In
the middle front or in the middle
of the pitch? He needs to be behind the striker above. Saka should be playing in the 10. We're keeping him out of the game. He needs to be in the 10, bruv. I've said this for so long. Once something's not working, change it, bro. If something's not working, change it. If Saka's behind the striker, he gets completely different levels of chances. Saka's a dangerous player. Right now, we've got him on the right, and he's our only player that can create. We've got one because Odegaard can't create. You understand? Trossard is not really a creator. He's a good goal scorer, but he's not a creator. And we've got no creative striker. So we need to get our dangerous players on the pitch.
So what you put Saka down the middle before you put Eze?
Saka would be my middle player now. That's where he would be. Put him straight in the middle right this second. If you play Eze, for example, yeah, and you got Saka on the right, I'm not angry at that. Because it's like, you know what, you've got a player there that's performing. But I'm trying to look at the team. Like, for example, if we had Cole Palmer in the middle of the pitch, I don't think I need to move Saka. He can stay on the right and do his thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But right now, we've got a big problem with the middle of the pitch. We've got 4 out of 4 attackers, Saka, Odegaard, Trossard, and Jesus. 3 of them don't score goals. Saka's not scoring at the minute. Gyökeres ain't scoring, and Odegaard doesn't score. So it's just Trossard that's scoring goals. So you need to rejig something.
How do we do that? I mean, I made a tweet the other day saying, for the first time in a long time, I don't have any transfer window anxiety. Like, oh, we need to go and bring this guy. Oh, why are we not signing no one?
We need a Semenyo.
You know, but I don't have it. I mean, this is obviously after Semenyo going to Man City, because I wanted Semenyo too. But I also wanted Eze. We've got Eze. And, bruv, every time I see Eze on the pitch, bro, he looks lost. He looks lost. And I don't want it to be a case of like a big fish, or a fish in a small pond from Crystal Palace. And now he's come to Arsenal, and now he's just a small fish in a big pond, and he's not knowing what's going on around him.
He don't play those strict. Like, you got to remember, he scored a hat trick against Tottenham. Yeah, a hat trick against Spurs. He scored a hat trick. After that, he becomes a bit part player because he had a little slip up against Matty Cash and stuff like that. Now, the only reason why Odegaard is playing more so is because Arteta feels he's more of a link man and he helps the team more. That's the reason why. He's not playing based on performances. He's playing based on the way he plays. You get it? Because his performances have not been that good. Odegaard comes off in the last 3 games. He's come off between 50 and 70 minutes. We've not won any of those last 3 games. So when you need a player, you're taking off your captain. So you're playing this guy based on the fact of his style of play, not the fact that he's actually making the team actually better. You're playing him based on the fact that you think he should make the team better.
I also think that's even an admittance from Arteta on a slide, because it's not even on a slide. It's actually, bro, your captain in such a critical position, bro, where we actually lack, where we struggle, yeah, you've taken him off before the hour mark. Surely that's you saying you fucked up, because Man United ain't taking off Bruno in big games unless it's an injury issue. But why is Odegaard being taken off? Because I think that's after admitting I fucked up. But then if you fucked up, then correct it then. But what my issue is, every time I've seen Eze, and this is what my Crystal Palace brethren, big up Sean was telling me. He was like, bruv, when this guy is a moments player, he was saying to me, like, when you watch Eze, and as most of us fans who watch Eze, unless you're a Crystal Palace fan, yeah, we only see highlights of his goals or maybe a goal contribution, but we don't really get the full picture. And he was screaming that to me from a long time. And now I'm starting to see, I'm like, raw. All right, cool. It's good when you're not contributing. It's okay when you can cruise, but you're actually giving output. But when you're not giving output, that cruising don't cut it for me. I look at the game against Inter Milan midweek, yeah. He kept losing the ball. Final third, ball's not sticking to him. Lose and Inter counter-attacking off of his errors. Even another game before that, the Liverpool game. Did he play the Liverpool game? think he come on. I know he didn't get a lot of minutes, and this isn't me trying to pick on Eze. This is me just trying to understand, like, why is it Odegaard, though in shit form, is getting more minutes than Eze? And I'm just trying to possibly explain. Is it because of these factors that he's a moments player? Like, he won't give you 90 minutes of football, but he might give you 1 minute of something great, something excellent. And at this point, when he's not doing it, is that good enough?
But we're losing games because we don't have the moments players on the pitch. That's the reason why we lost yesterday. Don't forget, Man United, the reason why they look more dangerous than us is because they had moments players on the pitch. And Bremo is a moments player. Bruno Fernandes is a moments player. They've got moments players in the right positions on the pitch. It would have made more sense for us to have Bremo playing up front in our team.
So, all right, let me ask you this. So you didn't like the starting lineup, yeah?
Only because of Jesus.
Only because of Jesus. But what about the midfield? You wouldn't have changed the midfield?
I would have Eze playing. I would even go so far as to go, yeah, if you don't want Gyökeres to start, because I would start Gyökeres every game, but if you don't want Gyökeres to start, I would go so far away from Jesus. So I would go Trossard up top and Eze on the left. I would go so far as to drop Odegaard and play Eze in the 10. Like, anything that doesn't take away the goal threats and puts less goal threat on the pitch. Odegaard doesn't deserve to start games right now. But if you decide you want to start him, then fair enough. I understand that.
I wanted Jesus to start. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I've become so fed up with what I get with Gyökeres, bro. In fact, yeah, I would have even gone Marino. Again, look what we get from Marino. Look what we get from Marino.
But not a striker. He wasn't playing up front.
Huh?
He was playing midfield though. He came on.
But he got his goal from where?
I would even play Marino in the 10 ahead of Odegaard. Yeah, but Marino in the 10.
Where? He got his goal from being in the box, sniffing where to be around the box.
I would play him ahead of Odegaard in the 10.
Marino.
Definitely. Right now, I would play Marino ahead of Odegaard in the 10 right now.
Nah, Marino was at fault. He's too soft for me. In that he's too. I know. I'm not saying Odegaard is tough. I'm not saying Odegaard is tough either. Yeah, but Marino he got shoved out so easy for that third goal. So easy.
Odegaard ain't doing what he needs to be doing, bro. He ain't doing what he needs to be doing. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, the facts are, you get more. You got more. I need you to do more as the captain. As the captain, I expect you to be able to do more. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. It's like being a parent. Yeah, you're a parent. You've got far more responsibility than the child. Far more responsibility to do the right thing. Far more responsibility to lead, to protect, to make money, to look after, to care for. That's your job. Is far more important than everyone else's. Odegaard's the captain. You need to do more than Rice. Simple as that, bro. You need to do more than everybody else. I don't care whether or not, Odegaard's a different type of captain. Yes, he is a different type of captain. But that different type of captain needs to translate to you still doing more in your different type of way.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to use this victory to taint the season we've had so far. I know it hasn't been the greatest season, like no one's here gonna deny that. But I can't use this defeat just in isolation of how, for instance, I remember we was 2 points clear during the Christmas period, and there was a lot of meltdown. Oh, we were 7 points, and I was 2 points, and then it went silent again until when we drew with Nottingham Forest, and then after that, then we gained another point and made it 7 points, and then it's gone quiet. Now we're at this stage now where it's 4 points. Everyone is on it now. Everyone is and I think, like, in one game, yes, you can look at it and say, yeah, the game was crap, the performance was shit, and the result was even worse. However, is it our third defeat this season?
Third defeat, yeah.
Third defeat, yeah, a third defeat this season, yeah. Is it really that bad?
Do you know what? Yes.
In terms of looking at the whole picture, not
No,
just
that's a
looking
good
at
point
one
you're making.
isolated thing.
It's a good point you're making, but the only thing I would say to that is, at this point here, Man City are going through their bad period, and also they've got 2 games coming up, which are Spurs away, Liverpool away. Yeah. So in this period now, where they've drawn 4 in a row, yeah, or 3 in a row, then lost, then won, then drawn, a period like that. One, if we don't capitalize, we have to make sure we stay the same distance ahead. We're actually losing points. So what it is now is we've got Leeds and then they've got Tottenham. Now, it could easily get back to 7. It could easily get to 6. It could easily go down. But one thing that we have to make sure we do, if it's gonna be 4 points and stay there, we have to make sure we capitalize when Man City drop points. That's what we're more annoyed about than anything. Anything can happen in football. We know that, bro. Like, football is a game that you can be up 1 minute, down 1 minute. If we win and Man City lose, everything will be happy go lucky again. Everyone will be over the moon again. But the fact of the matter is, you can't deny that we're not capitalizing.
Was the league lost yesterday?
Of course not. We're still in that ascendancy by a long shot. We've had a lot of away games. We're still in the ascendancy by a long shot, bro. By a long shot. But it doesn't change. It doesn't change that Man City. The reason why Man City went and bought Gahey and Semenyo, do you know why? Because they felt like they still had a chance to win the league. If they didn't, they would have just left it. They wouldn't be signing players now. They would have just guaranteed top 4 and carried on moving. But they thought, you know what, it's Guardiola's last season. We can go and get one last trophy here. Let's go get Gahey and Semenyo and maybe a couple others. That's the reason why, bro.
Oh man, I mean, would you go into the transfer market and bring someone in, and who would you bring in and what position? I mean, I feel like I know the answer, but
yeah, you know my answer, man. I said this a long time ago. You know my answer, but he's gone now, isn't it? So I don't have the answer no more. Like, in an ideal world, there's a couple of players in the team that I feel we need. Like, the player that we need the most is a player like Lucas Paqueta. But obviously, we can't have him. He wants to go Brazil. He's got all types of madness going on, betting scandals and stuff. But that's the type of player that we need in the middle of the park, can play all positions. Like,
do you know what? I just see someone Arteta hate University. What about Harry Wilson?
That wouldn't be a bad. That's quite clever. I think that'll be quite clever.
I've been looking at Harry. In fact, yeah, I've looked at that Fulham side, yeah, and there are two boys I would bring in, and I don't know whether it's like a bit of my Nigeria bias. I don't know, but Harry Wilson's look good. Calvin Bassey's look good.
Don't need Bassey.
I mean, Bassey could play several positions. Not only is he good, he knows how to aim perfectly. Bro, Harry Wilson is not a bad shout. Like, I wanted to say it, but he would sit Odegaard down. But again, here's another issue I put forward to you. Yeah, is that when these players are coming from these smaller clubs and the expectations isn't as high, I feel players perform freely. You know, it's easy to play for Fulham. Like, you win this week, you lose next, it doesn't matter. Their aim is to stay and probably even get Europa or Conference League. But when you bring these players now into a situation where you're demanding more from them mentally, how do they cope? And that's what I'm starting to feel. And I don't know whether or not that's what we're getting with Eze right now. Because Eze is a top player, you know. But I think with Eze, actually, he's an international. He does do bits for England here and there, but he's not a mainstay for England. You know, he's a big part player for England. You know, but it's Harry Wilson, like, also an international player, does it for Wales. Wales obviously going World Cup this year. But I would take him. But again, I don't know. Will he come Arsenal and do bits? Will he come Arsenal and just sort of fold? But I think perhaps maybe we should even explore that. You know, we should explore that.
I don't know. I'm not. A couple clever signings. Like this one's gonna sound the craziest to you lot. Yeah, this one's gonna sound so far wide. You're gonna think these lost the plot.
Go
But
on.
honestly, I'd go and get Adama Traore as well. just for chaos against the big teams, bro. No joke.
To be fair,
swear.
he done his bit at Barcelona.
I swear to you that I've always every time
But-
I've played against him, I thought, oh, I can't be asked for this guy. I swear to you, I will go and get Adama
Hey, chat,
Traore.
what you lot think about Adama Traore? You lot think about Adama Traore? So we're raiding Fulham.
Bro, I would honestly, honest to you, I promise you, yeah. Whenever Adama Traore plays against a big team, yeah, it doesn't matter who's defending him, yeah, you've got a nightmare. So it's not an issue. I don't need him to play against, you know what I mean? I don't need him to play every game and to play against low blocks and all that. When you play the big teams, Man Cities and all that, I dare you bring your left back forward. I dare you.
I hear it.
Barcelona. You want Barcelona? You're playing Barcelona. We're at the new camp. Traore plays right wing. Now what?
Bro, I hear it.
I swear to you, bro.
Like I do rate. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I see Traore coming on, yeah, I always
It's
thought
a nightmare. It's a nightmare for everybody. Knows that.
I just think it's long. But then after the game, you think actually he didn't really do nothing.
Yeah, but
do you know what I'm saying? Like in real time, it's scary.
I'm talking about the fear.
In real time, it's scary. I ain't gonna lie to you. In real time, it's scary.
It's nasty work.
When I see him, I remember I can't remember what team he was playing for. And I think we were like drawing. It was like 1-0 or 0-0, and like he's coming on. I'm thinking, and then he gets the ball and he just pushes it down. And
doing all types. Just ask Pep Guardiola who the scariest player to play against is for him.
But it's just for me, yeah. It's just his final third, man.
I'm not worried about the final third. My thing is purely.
So why are we bringing him on if there's no final third?
No, it's for big teams. It's just for the chaos that he would bring against the big. You got to remember, bro. All right, watch this. Yeah, you're telling me. Watch this. Yeah, we've been dealing with Martinelli for 3-4 years, bro. We've been dealing with Martinelli for 3-4 years.
Oh my days!
Why are we dealing with Martinelli for 3-4 years on our 180 a week, and you can go and get Traore, who's the fastest player in the world?
Oh my days!
And it's gonna cause chaos all left, right, and center. Come on, bro.
You went nuts with that, bro. You just said chaos.
I'm telling you, bro.
You just said I don't give a damn what he's doing.
Ask my brother. I've been wanting Traore from before Wolves. I swear to you. And you know what it is as well, yeah? I said this before about Semenyo, but a year and a half ago, and everyone was saying, what you're talking about. I said this about Semenyo as well, you know. You can ask Deluded. Go and ask Deluded. I've been talking about Semenyo for ages. And I also said about Dembele, the old school Dembele, Musa Dembele.
Don't even get me started with that one. At Fulham, yeah?
No, I said this ages ago. And I also said I'll play him in the 10. I won't even play him deep.
Yeah, Dembele, he's more, you know, like, see Dembele, yeah? Whenever I hear people talk about Paul Scholes and how underrated he is, yeah, it makes me sick because Dembele is the most underrated midfielder in Premier League history.
100%.
And you know what? There's another player that I've started to notice that's got a bit of Dembele in him, yeah? Plays for Aston Villa. Is it Kamara?
He was injured for a year. That's the only reason.
Brother is Dembele reincarnated.
Kamara's cold, fam. He's been cold.
Dembele reincarnated. I don't know what his situation is like at Aston Villa, but every time I've watched this brother, I just think, fuck me. How did Ousmane Dembele get rebirthed? Like. You're talking about power. You're talking about IQ. You're talking about driving through. Like, he is it. But listen, I do still think we've got to get behind the boys. I know it's looking mad right now. Yeah. I know we're getting a lot of PTSD. We're getting a lot of we've been here before. We're getting a lot of deja vus. Yeah. But I think in as much as the boys got to give us something to cheer about, we got to give them something to hold on to, bro. You know, I think I was saying to someone the other day, someone calling me deluded, and I was like, brother, You can't tell me how I want to support my team. You can't tell me. You want to support them with that's on you. I ain't against that. I'm not. In fact, I'm not even trying to tell you to back the team, but I'm saying perhaps just do something different. Do you get what I'm saying? At this point, we're still a game and a half, or you want to call it 2 games ahead of the pack. No one's really trying to cement going level with us or go ahead of us for some strange reason. I don't know. And hopefully, and all I can say is I'm hoping this defeat is the realization that these players need. This defeat might come as that Conte defeat when they had against Arsenal 3-0 at the Emirates, and boom, the next game he changed it up, and that was the defeat that they needed to go and win the Premier League. I don't know, but I can say for sure the league wasn't won. Bro, we've been saying it. One game, it's been a 1 game at a time. I haven't read it up to be disappointed, and I haven't read it low to be excited. I've stayed neutral and bang in the middle. But we need to get behind the boys. Yes, I know that performance was a big part. You know, Saka, I need more from Saka. I need more from Madueke when he comes on.
Madueke was terrible. He was shocking when he came in.
Again, that's the Adama Traore kind of thing,
foolishness, man.
Man's quick, but a lot of foolishness when he gets to the final third. A lot of foolishness, bro.
Jokes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
The thing is as well, one thing I liked Arteta changing up a bit, leaving Saka left and Madueke right. I just think he should have been switched the other way because Saka was playing really well. That's the only thing I think. I think Madueke should have stayed left.
I think he's clocked. Madueke ain't got the IQ.
Yeah, exactly.
For that side there, you know. I think because Saka's played on that left anyway, he's familiar there, isn't it? So I think that's what that might have been. But we need to actually get behind. Now, guys, let me know in the chat. Do we need to go into the transfer window, into the transfer market right now?
I need to let you know. I can tell you now for free. I won't even charge you. The answer is yes.
He said he won't charge me, bro. That's free game.
I'll tell you for free, bro.
Free game, bro.
The answer is yes. We need a midfielder and we need a winger that can play anywhere. We need do you think Berta's happy with this? That's even the main question. Do you think Berta's happy with this? We had Semenyo on the plate, bro. Supports Arsenal as well. We had it there, a player that can play both sides, and we had it right in front of us, bro. And not only that as well, but signing Semenyo will stop City getting him. What are you waiting for? Arsenal fan at Bournemouth. What is the problem here? Do you get it? Ruthless. You got one chance to win the league, and the first time in 20 years. Be ruthless, because you can go. You should know as a football club that you can have a 20-year drought. Do you get it? This is one chance that you've got to say, you know what? Go and get what we did this last year, or was it the year before? The last year we was in the Champions League. We got to January, we didn't sign no one. Oh, we're fine. Champions League quarterfinal, whatever, semi-final, and that whatever. Didn't win nothing. We did it last year. This year, you should learn from your mistakes. We've got an opportunity to say, you know what? We're in 4 competitions and going well. Do you get it? Our team is strong. We've got a good team. Yeah. Give the manager. Even if he says, I don't think I need anyone, you always need someone. There should never be a transfer window, where you don't sign a player. Ever. The transfer window is open for a reason. You should never be a transfer window where you don't feel like you need to improve your squad. Ever. Do you understand?
No, 100%.
Or summer. It does not exist that you feel like you should not improve your squad. It does not exist.
I mean,
all these people talking about, we've got enough players. I don't give a shit. What's having enough players got to do with improving the squad?
I think more so now that Nwaneri's gone on loan, bring somebody in, bro. Bring somebody in. Like I said on my tweet, this is obviously post players going out, but I wouldn't mind a midfielder with sense, bro. I just would not mind a midfielder with sense, bro, because bruv, I know Odegaard has his bits and bobs, but some games like this.
With sense? What do you class as a midfielder with sense?
Harry Wilson, bro. If you got a chance to shoot, you let it off. You got a chance to pass, you let you pass it, bro. That's sense.
I agree with you, but we've got a player there in Eze already.
I don't see it. I don't see it, bro.
He's there, man. We've got to play on the. We've got a player that's
Maybe Arteta should tweak his system a bit. Maybe tweak it. Or maybe are we overreacting because whatever he's done so far, he's got him 4 points ahead of City. Prior to 2 o'clock yesterday was 7 points. 2 o'clock on Saturday was 7 points. Do you get what I'm saying? But I look at Eze, bro. I look at his all-round game, bro. It's not even like I'm picking at, he's not shooting, he's not creating. He's all-round game, bro. I don't recognize this guy, bro.
Bro, we've had plenty of opportunities. Like, there's no reason why Mohamed Kudus should not be playing for Arsenal.
I don't rate that guy, bro. He's another.
My days.
No. He's another one, bro.
He's better than Madueke. He's better than Madueke, isn't he?
Bruv, he probably is better than Madueke. Probably is. But he's another one, bro. He's another one.
Oh, Kudus is so good, bruv.
Nah. You said that last time. I didn't understand that.
Kudus is so good, bro. You don't understand how good this guy is, bro.
Nah, bro. I've seen enough of this brother, yeah.
Bro, listen, you see Kudus, yeah? He's one of them guys, yeah, that when you watch him, he does a lot of stuff without doing anything, yeah? But he's also one of them players that can do what he wants.
Bro, Kudus, he just looks busy. You know, one of them ones where, like, you're the manager at work, yeah?
He's better than Odegaard, though. He's better than Odegaard, isn't he?
Bro, I don't know.
Oh, come on.
That's how mad it is. He just looks like one of them brothers, yeah? When you're in the warehouse as the manager, yeah, and you're looking at your staff, he just looks like he's doing something. And you're like, yeah, he's packing the boxes, and you keep it moving. But in actuality, bro, he's just holding a box. There's nothing in there. He ain't packed nothing. 9 hours have gone past. He might have put 2 stuff in there.
That's the same as Odegaard.
I've seen enough from Odegaard to know the best of Odegaard. I haven't seen the best of Kudus, bro. And this guy.
What's the best of Odegaard?
Do I need to say, bro?
What? 15 goals? 12 goals?
22, 20. Bro, there's a reason why Kudus went to West Ham. There's a reason why Kudus went to West Ham and not anywhere else, bro.
Why?
Just deep that, bro. Not good enough. Not good enough.
There's a reason why Real Madrid sold Odegaard.
Young boy. But that's what I'm saying to you. But I've seen more from Odegaard than I've ever seen where Kudus has ever done.
I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, my point is now, I'm not talking about what I'm talking about at this point right now. If you said to me, D, you can have Kudus or Odegaard, it's Kudus. Like, I'm not right now. We see him right now. Where Odegaard is at right now. Yeah, Odegaard's at the point of, for me,
I rather Waneri than Kudus, bro.
I'm not mad about that. I'm just saying the point that I'm at with Odegaard is it's always about what I think he can do. It's never about what he's done. Do you understand? You see, with Odegaard, it's about, but he can do this though. If he turns it up, you can't touch him. If he turns it up, you can't touch him. If it was the 22 season, you can't. Bro, 22 season was 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah, I hear it.
3 years ago, but your car, you see, when you have a car and you buy a brand new car from the showroom, you know, you only get a 1 year warranty, you know.
You say what? The warranty's done now.
Bro. I bought a brand new car from the showroom. Something went wrong with it. 13, 14 months later, they're telling me you only get 1 year warranty. After that, it's normal wear and tear, bro. This was 3 years ago. What Odegaard's warranties run out, bruv. His warranty has run out, bro. His warranty's done. That's 3 years ago. You're going mad. 22. When 26, bro.
This is where the Eze thing annoys me, bro.
Bro, when 2026? Since that time, do you know what's happened since that time that Odegaard's done that? Yeah. Jokic won striker of the year in the world. Yeah, Rodri's won a Ballon d'Or. Tottenham have won the European title.
My daughter's been born and talking and walking now.
Daughter's been born and talking now, and not even calling you dad, calling you Stricto.
I swear she called me Stricto the other day.
She's calling you Strict.
My daughter called me. My sister must have gone to her, yeah. Do you know what daddy's real name is? And she went, Stricto.
What I'm saying, this is 3 years for free, bruv. Come on, bro. Don't wind me up, bruv. Odegaard's warranty's done and dusted, bro. You're mad. That's crazy, bruv. You got to get,
bruv. I'm not even against
it every year, bro.
I'm not against it. But again, even the last few games, Odegaard looked like he was sort of coming back to something. You know,
Aston Villa. I was at that Villa game. He had a brilliant game at Villa. Yeah, he had a brilliant game at Villa. That's not enough. I need you can't have a brilliant game and get taken off at 50 minutes. The manager should never think you need to come off the pitch ever. You're the captain. The manager should never think about you when you're making subs. Ever. Man's coming off.
Eze's got to step it up because I don't.
No, he didn't come off for Eze. He didn't come off for Eze. Do you know who I'm saying?
No, I'm saying
yeah. Marino. Odegaard's
got to step it up now because if Odegaard's coming off and you're not even in contention to come on, and I know everyone's gonna say, "Oh, it's because it's Arteta's favorite." No, I think Arteta trusts Odegaard. I think it's more of a trust issue more than a favoritism issue. But I think he trusts Odegaard. But deep down, Eze's got to sit at home and think, "What am I doing wrong here? Go and knock on Arteta's door." You know the usual things you hear players saying, I got up and I went and knocked on his door, on his office door and say, "Look, why are you playing me? And if not, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong?"
Eze knows what he's doing wrong. Eze knows what he's doing wrong because in the game, I saw Eze sprinting around like a madman. Arteta doesn't take people not working their hardest and doing what he wants. And Odegaard is one of the people that you never have to explain that to. I get it, but it's not enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough, especially when you don't have the other output. If you're doing well, and you're doing that, cool. But when there's no output,
Arteta, see with Arteta, he will give you your chance. So you see, if you're working hard and doing what he wants you to do, he will play you for years. He did it with Martinelli. You're doing what I want you to do. You're working really hard. I will play you for 2-3 years past your expiry date. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing what I want you to do. Jesus, you run around and you work hard. You do exactly what I want you to do. I will play you for a good 2-3 years. Havertz. Arteta will die on his sword, you know. He will give you everything you need. He's done it with Odegaard as well. If Eze is the type of guy that runs around and does what he wants him to do, he will get in the team. He will stay in the team. Arteta will die by somebody that does what he asks them to do. Odegaard's time's run out, bro. Oh, you can tell Arteta's having enough of it. Like, wow, you know what? You're not doing enough. And that's the truth of it. He's taking his captain off at 50. Odegaard came off at 57 minutes yesterday. 57 minutes for your captain, bro. How can your captain come off 57 minutes? 57,
bro. I think yeah, that's a joke thing. Well, obviously, we've got the game. But how do you even pronounce that team we've got?
Karabag.
It's not even right. Surprise, bro. It's not even them. It's not even them, bro.
I don't even care about this game, bro. I don't care about that. I care about Leeds. I care about this game.
This Kairat game, yeah. Kairat game. The win possibility, yeah, is 94%. 4% draw, 2% loss for Arsenal. Obviously, I particularly want to see Eze. I want to see Eze flourish. Yeah, and there's a reason why I want to see Eze flourish, because if you can't sit Odegaard down in this moment, then it's a long day, bro. But in games like this, I've seen Eze play games where, like, I'm trying to think what game we had in the Champions League, and he was stinking up the place, you know. And now he's playing Kairat. He's got to start that game as far as I'm concerned. But for me, it's not about you starting. It's about you actually playing well and being productive. Now, I see someone in the comments saying, who's put down a comment there, saying Eze is getting asked to do different stuff and play a different position. What position is he being asked to play, and what different stuff is he? Bruv, you're here to play football. You're here to meet the demands. We're not a team that lets one. It's actually a team effort. You can't be the one guy that's not doing nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's got to do his job. The job he was doing at Crystal Palace was good enough for Palace. It's not good enough for Arsenal. You got to do more at Arsenal.
But he won a trophy at Palace.
He's got to do, right. That's good. That's good for Palace. But that's good for Palace. But there's a demand. You got to do more here. You can't cruise here. You can cruise at Palace.
Why
You
can't he
can't cruise
cruise
it.
it? Everyone else is cruising.
Who's cruising?
Odegaard.
No, but you're talking about Odegaard. Cool. What I'm saying is you've got to put in work. I know Odegaard ain't doing what he's supposed to do.
What more do we want him to do? He's got a hat trick against
He's
our
putting in
London
work.
rival.
He's putting in Odegaard is still putting in work. Yes, he's not coming off, but he's putting in work. I'd rather that than just cruise. Bro.
It's time for Eze. It's time to let Eze let it all work out. I need him to start being flash and brash. It's time for that. It's time to take the shackles off, man. Like, man don't always want to be like, you can't be strict all day. I know your name's strict or whatever with your kids, but sometimes you got to tell your kid you love them, bruv. Sometimes you got to play games. You got to play a little Tetris with them and some Sonic. You can't every day homework slap. You turn him into a mass shooter, bro.
Fuck me, bro.
You get me? Sometimes you got to tell your kids you love them. Sometimes you got to play a little funny game and do some silly stuff. You get me? Christmas presents and have fun, bro. Like, you got to know when your kid's troubled, fam. You can't every day get the ruler out and slap them, bruv. Like, sometimes let them have a bit of, like, he does it behind the scenes, isn't it? Like what Arteta does, he will let people's families come to the training ground sometimes and this and that. And it feels like a nice family. That's what he's created there, because he's a real, I think behind the scenes, it's very different to how he's in front of the cameras. I think he's very, very different. He protects his players by all costs, and he's very light-hearted behind the scenes. But sometimes you got to let man have a bit of, you know what I'm saying?
I think Arteta gives it to them. I think he gives it to them. I think I saw him with Nuno Tavares in that documentary. I think he gives it to them. I think, I don't think he hides away from that. But someone says here, Stricto, one question. Why don't we go, who's that? Aina J. Bro, if I'm butchering your name, bro, apologies, bro.
Aina Jan. Yeah, mental. No point. Yeah. Pointless. I don't even try to
long day.
Pretend.
Hey, it's all love though. It's all love.
That J could be silent. That could be true.
It could be a Y in that as well.
It could be a Y. Mental. No point.
One question: why don't we go more aggressive with Eze, Odegaard, and Rice? Why don't we try this? This is what I'm saying. I think I would love to see Arteta experiment. For those of you that say he's been asked to do a different role, he's been asked to do more. All right, in that sense, have two sitting and have Eze the top of the diamond. Let's see how that works.
The only thing is, though, I don't know if a team that's top of the league, top of the Champions League, in the semi-finals cup and getting through the quarterfinal really need to kind of change the system too much. It sounds a bit far-fetched to say you've only lost 3 games all season. Your team is top of every division and every record and every metric. What's there to change? You know what I'm saying? You can't win every game. I do get that logic. So I'm saying my thing is more about, do I think this team can continue to go through every single game and just beat every team from set pieces? Because that's really what's going on. That's what it comes down to. And so far the answer is yes, we can. And when we do know when teams attack us, we do play a lot differently. But I just feel like when the team is playing, there's no much going on. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not much going. There's not much going on. We scored against Man United from an own goal, and then it's like we're just passing around and maneuvering. It's like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's much going on. No one can really do much. Trossard's he's not gonna beat his man. Yokere's not gonna beat his man. Odegaard's not. Our whole team is full of passers. The whole team is full of passers, isn't it? Zubimendi to Rice to Odegaard. That's a passing midfield. Apart from Rice, who can run with the ball a bit. Passing midfield. Saka, Gyökeres, Odegaard, Trossard. It's a passing attack. You know what I'm saying? Like when you had Salah, Mane, Firmino, that was a goal-scoring running attack. It's different. Sterling, Sane, Aguero. That's a goal-scoring running attack. Our attack's pass and move. Our attack's the same style as the old school Barcelona's. The difference is they had a Messi. We don't. It's a pass and move.
It's too safe. It's too safe.
It's a passing attack, isn't it? The passing attack. This is what it comes down to. You get me?
It's a church. It's a church up there, bro. Hella
Church.
pastors.
That's what I'm saying. It's church and Bible readings.
Pastors. And big up all the church people.
Bishops and that's what I'm saying.
You know, I need some.
I need gel, man. I need man from gel. I need gel, man.
I need someone that. Do you get what I'm saying? Someone to just light it up.
I need the roads. I need the streets. I need the streets.
You know? So
these men are all married men, and they all like. You know what I mean?
They're responsible. They're responsible youths, bro.
Yeah. Before we get ourselves in trouble, they're responsible.
They're responsible youths, and that's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's brilliant. That's
good.
Fantastic. That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Give me another good English word, bro.
Yeah. That's incredible. It's incredible.
It's incredible.
Upstanding citizens.
Outstanding. It's outstanding. It's fabulous.
Fabulous. Oh man, good guys, man. Good guys. Yeah.
Listen, guys, we are coming towards the end of this now. Don't forget to hit the likes. Before you take your next breath, hit the likes.
And hype.
Before you take your next breath. I'm talking about before you do
come on, man.
Yeah. Do that for us. What dual, what do they call it again?
Dual streamers.
Dual streaming. So on FamZone TV and on Stricto Strict.
Come on, man. Stricto, I've got big Stricto out here, but this is DR Sports. I see Stricto on DR Sports. He's on time for DR Sports, though. You get me? I see him on time. I see him there punctual.
No. I've been late. 3 times.
You get me? He's early there. You get me? I see him there. Big DR Sports, big Nigeria, DR Sports. I see him normal, casual.
Hey, man said bottom gooners are excited. Hold on. How do I send something onto here, bro? Yeah, the bottom gooners are definitely excited, bro. This is their team, bro. This is their team.
I feel like we're still in the ascendancy, though, man. You get me?
Yeah.
The bottom gooners have got nothing else to do. They're praying on our downfall. You get me? They're praying because if Arsenal do win anything, not just one trophy, any trophy, they're finished. Their whole thing's done.
It's a wrap.
Like they said, Arteta will never win any trophy at Arsenal. So if he does win it, it's over. It's finished for them. I don't want to see them. I think they should just not stream anymore.
Now they'll stream. They'll find a way around it. You know, these man are.
No more streaming, man.
North side.
What's going on there? What's this? What's happening there? What am I missing out on there? What's that?
Hey, someone sent me this card. I stopped laughing the whole day, fam.
What is that? Is that a girl? I don't. Is that has to be? That's a girl, right?
Yeah, that could be mad. Actually, that could be bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. I can't be.
It might be mad, but let me know.
I don't know. I don't know if that's. I don't know. Is that a girl or not?
That's a girl. It's a girl.
Yeah. What is that?
It's a girl.
What's gonna happen?
She does. They're saying this is North side every time Arsenal lose.
Oh, you're doing your thing. You're roping me into your madness with Northside. I can't believe he's roping me into that. Can't believe I've got flipping. What do you call it? Joint enterprise for no reason. He's joint enterprise me. He didn't even give me a warning. Nothing. Mental.
F that idiot, bro. F that idiot.
Yeah. You two don't get on still.
F that idiot, bro. He knows. I've made it clear with him, bro. Like I don't even try to do this whole YouTube stuff business, but he's got too far with it, bro. And if I see him, bro, I see him. I hear you. That's a guarantee. That's not even a promise, bro. Because promise a comfort to a fool. I'm not trying to comfort this fool. I'm trying to give him the real. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But when I catch him, But anyway, let's not do that. Let's be responsible.
Upstanding citizens. We're upstanding citizens,
bro. Let's be outstanding citizens. But yeah, like I said, the bottom gooners are flourishing today. It's their week. This is their time to tell us. They told us so. This is their time to say all this stuff they've been saying, while forgetting that we're top of the Champions League, top of the table by 4 points, and it could change in in a New York minute. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, big up everyone that's been on the stream with the comments. Like I said, don't forget to like, don't forget to hype on both channels. And if you're new to our channels, make sure you subscribe. We've got daily contents, or at least 2 a week, 3 a week, whatever, coming on our channels. So hit that up. But we're going to wrap it up here. So as per usual, the outro, don't forget to like, share, hype, subscribe, whatever it is that these people tell you to do.
But do it for us. You know the pattern, man. You know, my G's. Next week, 7 p.m. Monday, 7 p.m. We'll see you then.
See you then.